again here on my farm and Welker Farms, and or my version of it anyways, and we are done with harvest, and we are now at a time where we have a good price for wheat. So I have 1,000,000 liters of wheat to sell. So I think I'm gonna get going on that and make some money here. Now I made some changes to the farm here. Well, not changes, I guess you could say more additions, not changes. If you look in the bottom left of the screen that's up there, I have purchased 14, 15, 16, and 17, and they are all officially one field now. So next season it'll be a pretty large harvest, much larger than it is already. Let's get over there and load up some wheat in the truck. My window down, or up? I feel one of them. It's a little chilly out today. Unfortunately, I'm going to need that help window for this trailer simply because it's got the front and back side. Alrighty. This is going to take a while here, so just sit there and harvest went pretty good. Had a couple issues with rain that I did off air, and made things a little bit challenging, but nothing overly crazy. You know, was pretty happy with the way things came out. Got quite a bit of harvest. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to offload the sunflowers because the price had went down before I was able to sell, or before I was able to harvest, so that was a bit unfortunate, but it's fine. We have our wheat here. We'll make plenty of money on that to get us through the next season, and I believe it's late summer is the time to sell sunflowers. So, and we also had a sugar beet harvest as well, which I did off air. That was in field 14. So we'll run over there here after I dump this load, and we'll take a look at that big field and see what we have going on as far as that goes, so you can get a good look at it. I don't know if any of you have heard, but there is a new free DLC coming out. I think it's in 2 weeks, December 8th, I believe. And it is the Precision Farming DLC. Now, this is going to be pretty cool. It's going to be, you're going to be able to take soil samples and stuff like that, as you would be able to in real life, to assess what needs to be done and the potential of your yields. And and the soil on your fields, and I think that it's going to be a very, very awesome DLC. I'm excited for that. The only thing that is kind of a letdown with this DLC is that it will only be available for standard maps such as Ravenport, Fellsbrunn, and I think it. What's the new map with the Alpine Farming DLC? I forget what that one is. But I think those are the only maps that's going to work on, which is a little bit disappointing. But hopefully they decide to add it here to Welkers, because this is probably my favorite map on the game. You know, just because one, it's relatively flat around the main yard, so like if you do have placeables like I have, it's nice being able to, you know, create your own operation that you have going on, and a lot of maps don't provide that. The terrain is uneven, and it just ends up bogging you down a little bit. Let's head down to the big field that we just added on to our farm here. Do a little bit of field trekking through here. Now, there is one thing about this field with this tree. Now, I know. Ooh, looks like I missed the sunflowers. Oh well. I'm still undecided on whether or not I want to keep this tree in this field. I'm not gonna get a huge amount of grain from this patch if I plow over it, but at the same time, Welker Farms does not have a tree in the middle of their field, as far as I know. In fact, there's not many trees in that area, so I think it's a little bit unrealistic that this tree is here, so that would be my only thing with it. I'm undecided. I think I'm going to do a harvest with it the way it is, and right now without messing with the tree, and see how it goes. And if I don't like it, well, then I'll just get rid of it at some, you know, the end of the year. But yeah, this is the field here. It starts way back there, and all this is one giant field now. I mean, this is a big field. This is... Eventually my plan is to, I don't know if I want to get field 18. I might get 18, but I'd have to buy this land that's down here that I'm on right now. I don't own that, because I'm not gonna just, you know, go down, have it be that far. I'll end up coming all this down here. I'll end up getting plowed. This, I don't think this will, you know, I'm not gonna mess with this, but I'll get close to this. So, like, just to add more space in it. So I might end up doing that. I think that's probably something I'll end up doing at some point. I don't know exactly when I'll be doing that, but it is definitely something that I will be doing. The trees are coming along nicely down here. Oh, there it is. Good thing this thing's got really good brakes. Now, I'm actually not going to be selling all of my wheat. I put 200,000 liters into that silo over there to my right for my chickens. That way I have, a lot for the next couple seasons that should get me through. So, I feel like that was, the best. I have my total mixed ration for my cow. I think I have like 2 million liters of that I had made. I also have a ton of hay, which is, I don't know if since the last time you were on, if you saw this field 3 here directly in front of me. This was grass. This is where I was doing grass. I cultivated all that. I had planned to put a crop on there this coming season and get a little bit more money that way. Still not sure what I'm gonna do as far as crops go, but what I'm gonna be planting. But I got time to figure all that stuff out. Thinking probably soybeans, but I'm not entirely sure. That depends on the weather, the temperatures, and there are a lot of different things I got to take into account. So I know I'd like to do soybeans. I'd get a really good harvest out of soybeans and make quite a bit of money. I mean, I was thinking about purchasing the field here to my left too as well, and merging that with 13. But I'm not sure purchasing field 12 there. I don't know. I also would like to get rid of those big grain silos at some point, but I'm gonna have to get through my things that I already had, that I already have in there, which is like all my total mixed ration and stuff like that. I'd probably have to buy a silo, um, and just switch it out. Swap everything out of there and put it in the other silo, and then get rid of the silos that are there and put up the new ones that I want, which is the mega silo, the one I really want. The mega silo complex. I'd like to get 2 of those that have 9 million capacity each. I think that let's see here. I could show it off here. And these are the one. This one right there is the one that I already have. It holds, everything. But it has a 5 million liter storage capacity, which is a lot. But I would really like to get this one, which holds all the same things, but has a 9 million liter storage capacity. And it looks like it fits with the silos that I already have, like the lone oak silo on right in front of the house, which is my main silo. Looks like it would fit a little bit better. So we'll see. I don't really know what is gonna happen yet. So I mean, I'm not hurting for for storage, for grain storage. I think I have 12 million, and that would add another 10 million. So I mean, I'd have 22 million liters of grain storage. I'm not sure if I need that. I don't even know if I'd get that much, never need that much storage, even if I owned every field on this map. So, I don't know. I've got time. I know I don't need it right now, but that's definitely a plan for the future. Because, you know, my plan is to, you know, get every or almost every field on this map and do at least 3 or 4 harvests, and then I'll probably move on to something else, which is going to be sad, because this, like I said, this is definitely my favorite map. I mean, this map isn't really flat. I mean, there's a lot of subtle hills on this map, like we just went down one there, but like these fields look flat, but they're actually really not. But the main yard is, and the fields are big, which, you know, I like big fields. I'm not a, I like using the bigger equipment. I like, you know, I just like the process of using the bigger equipment. You know, I think they're just cooler. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some small equipment that is really cool, but for me, I think that this is probably, the bigger fields is definitely better for me. If you look there to the right on the TLX, I got the plow on there, matching colors and everything, because, you know, we're about to have winter rolling in here soon, so need to be prepared. Gotta clear out where my animals go and potentially clear out where the roads are. Like I said, I've done this map a couple times, you know, never gotten this in depth with it. I've never done it with anything other than the New York Seasons Geo, which you don't get that much snow in that. And a buddy of mine who does run this map and who also has the Shelby, Montana Seasons Geo on it, which is the one that I'm running right now, he tells me that you get quite a bit of snow. So I might end up having to even do the roads. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Right now it's kind of dead time. You know, just selling, you know, the harvest and taking care of the animals. There's not much going on other than that. So I'm probably not gonna make a super long video here and have you guys watch everything, you know, every truckload that I'm about to do. So, and I'm pretty sure that I've already actually passed the typical 15-minute window that I like to keep it in, even though I will say this, when I was doing harvest with my buddy, I think the stream was over 2 hours long. So that being said, I will see you in the next video. Not sure what I'll be doing and what I'll be showcasing. It'll probably be planting, maybe plowing when it snows. Who knows? We'll see. Until then, have a good one. Take it easy.